go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Looking to throw. McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically as the...
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
Nick Bosa brings him down, and there's no denying that we're watching one of the truly elite pass rushers in the entire league. I mean, Mike, over the last 3 years, 44.5 sacks. I mean, the consistency, the production, he's in rarefied air.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Jennings. A 1st down throw for Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Really nice play here by Ricky Pearsall, and when you look around this 49ers offense, Mike, and you give Kyle Shanahan just one more weapon, a guy with elite hands, a polished route runner coming out of the college game in Florida. He just gives one more weapon to go in with Debo and Christian McCaffrey and George Kittle. I mean, this has the makings of one of the scarier offensive skill units in the entire NFL, and even though he's a young rookie, I think by year end, I think Pearsall is going to have a huge impact on the success of this 49ers offense.
So Kittle comes in motion. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. First catch for the man who led the league after 1 week in receptions. Huge game week 1. Good start to week 2.
Kittle's able to secure the catch and bring up a fresh set of downs, and he was the only tight end in the entire league last year, Mike, to go over the 1,000-yard mark, and he only did it in 65 catches. Here's a guy that is an all-pro player year in and year out, and there's not a whole lot in this game that he can't do.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, 49ers. Purdy to throw. That's complete to Pearsall. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. 11 yards as they move the chains. Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 1st touchdown of the new campaign.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Next to score, Niners 10, Vikings 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
There's nothing harder in sports than being a young rookie starting quarterback. So here you have J.J. McCarthy. We saw him accomplish everything there was to have in Michigan in college, and now he finds himself in the league trying to make the adjustment. But if there's one thing every rookie quarterback would love to have, Mike, it's Justin Jefferson.
That's caught left side by Hawkinson. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. It's 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Throwing again is McCarthy. Now he'll run it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Jones. That is 14 for the second time. Back-to-back 14-yard gains and a first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker. Warner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, halftime here, it's the visitors, the 49ers, who are on top, as we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started.
Will Rikers will kick off for the Vikings.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Man in motion here is Jennings. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Crazy. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Good running there. He's got the 1st down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Here's McCaffrey. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a game of 10. 1st down, San Francisco.
Off the play fake, Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. Really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? Good blocking, and he's in. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers move out in front by the score of 17-3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at at the 31-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's 3rd and 2. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. A gain of 11 on that run. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So,
At the end of the 3rd quarter, with the score.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That is caught at the 3. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
3-yard line.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They'll look to throw for it with McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And he will score! Game on! Jordan Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. They send him right out of the slot. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
First and 10. Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught downfield by Pearsall. A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Purdy on 1st down. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their 1st. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. They'll look to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Clock stops with 33 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy, and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Open man downfield, it's Addison. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They get the victory here. Away